This is a walkthrough guide for just one of the 160 challenges you need to complete for the Giant Accomplishment achievement for Black Ops 2. For me, this was the most time-consuming of the 160 challenges to complete. The challenge in this video is destroy enemy vehicles, 8 of them, with the Warthog, the SOC-T. So the mission is Fallen Angel, difficulty, recruit, loadout, any, because you're going to be in a vehicle for this challenge. So for this part of the video, it's just here so you know where you're at in the mission. This is still before you can complete this challenge, so use the drone to destroy all the enemies and break down the barrier. You really only have to break down the barrier. Once you get into the SOC-T, you might think this is where it really starts, but it isn't. I believe this challenge actually starts once you have the boost, which is coming up next. First, you want to avoid all collisions until you get the press A to boost prompt, which is after the second archway. The reason for why it's so important is because you don't want to get caught behind the natural progression of this level. One big disclaimer here as an added annoyance is for this level, there is another challenge number 6, that is called Deploy SOC-T Boost to find alternate routes ×2. So the quote career record updated ping might preemptively show up for completing challenge 6 instead of challenge 8. There's no way in game to tell which challenge unlocked when this shows up and when it shows up. So I suggest keeping in mind whether or not you're destroying SOC-Ts and if it pings immediately after destroying one. Step 1 is when you see the second archway in your POV, I suggest pausing your game and watching the rest of this video. I really don't want you to have to replay through this mission just to get to this part. So you'll get boost, you can mash the A button, and your first SOC-T is going to fly out from the right, go to the left. You just have to follow and push him into the wall on the left. Flawlessly executed. So here, you actually have to select the SOC-T to progress as the SOC-T. This is very important because otherwise you'll pick the drone and you'll have to restart the mission. Step 4 is, it's not very clear, but you can't rely on the turret to destroy the vehicles. You have to run into them with or without boost. Step 5, you're just gonna mash A or your action button the entire time to continuously boost. A quick breakdown of the boost mechanic, it's not very complicated. This bar in the bottom right, if it's yellow and green and it's low, that means you can boost. If it's full and red, that means you can't boost. You're better off just mashing A and not really worrying about this bar. Step 6 is keep up with the SOC-Ts. I also have a counter of when I think I got the SOC-T KOs and ultimately adding up to when I complete this challenge. In this video, I take out 11 SOC-Ts. So when I unlock it after destroying the 8, you'll see that there are even 3 more that you can get. So don't get discouraged if you don't get the first 8 that I get in this video. You'll notice that you exploded a SOC-T when you get a hit marker on your screen. But in some cases, it seems you won't get a hit marker, and it will still count towards your total. Avoid rear ending, as I did, because this will slow you down and you won't be able to catch up. Nothing to speak to here other than I believe I take out 4 SOC-Ts in this footage. The only location I slow down in this video is to take out these 2 SOC-Ts with a single boost. Once you do this, look to the left-hand corner for the career record updated notation. Keep in mind, you might get 8 SOC-Ts before this, so always keep an eye out for this throughout the mission. Looks almost identical to checkpoint reached, so be wary that you don't get lazy and that you forget to destroy the next 3 SOC-Ts in case you didn't complete the challenge yet. A quick couple things to note, the career record updated is your ticket to completing the challenge. Once you see this for the first time in the mission, simply complete the level. If you crash and burn or die and have to start from a checkpoint after you complete this, you do not have to recomplete the challenge. Simply get to the end of the level. The damage you take in the SOC-T revives just like that when you were a soldier. Take a left here to T-bone the SOC-T that gets ahead of you to maintain going straight out of the factory. If this is your very last challenge, the achievement for Giant Accomplishment will not pop until after you complete the level and return to the level select screen. Also, there is another achievement you can get right here by avoiding the fire from this pipe. Hang the right side and you'll get the following prompt from Harper.
That was a nut hair away from taking my goddamn face off!
There's our evac site.
Oh shit, now what?
Okay, whoa, hey, take it easy.
forces should not be in Pakistan.
Tian Zhao, he fought alongside my father in Afghanistan.
We have no quarrel with China, General Zhao.
The final step is unpausing your game and completing this challenge yourself. Please let me know in the comments below if this video helped you. Good luck and happy achievement hunting.